Okay,
I
never
see.
mind.
I
We
see
got
a
a different matchup.
Palutena.
Yep, Palu Mario.
This is what Question has been playing this tournament, though. He beat me in the first match with this Palutena, and she's just watch out for those counters.
Yeah, Palu's a very good secondary. Covers a lot of matchups, right? Very practical to use. Like, it's not incredibly difficult to switch to from a different character, right? But all right, here we go. I want to see Palu make good use of those back airs, right? Also same for Mario, right?
Yeah, this could be a scrappy matchup because, of course, Palutena's Nair is so it controls space so well, and Mario's got to try to get in on that space. So
I think what's going to make the difference in these matchups is if Hayden can do the combos to death, like the platform combos, and if Palu can edge guard.
let's see if that comes into play here. I'm seeing charging on Flood. I know that it was awfully difficult for me to challenge Palu's recovery with her teleport. She's just not in the space between you and the stage. So here's our ledge guard situation. Going
Yeah,
deep for a nair.
that's
And
exactly what Question needs to do all set. All right, and hopefully Hayden can mix it up next time. But that was a good read, the low read by Question here.
yeah, it makes you wonder if by going so low,
So
trying to be safe, he must be aware.
Palu has a lot of invincibility on her things, like her back air and I think her dash attack. Basically, the shield, right? It's pretty hard to challenge. So, with this lead, right, you kind of want to see Question sit back, right? You don't want, if you're Question right now, you don't want to get grabbed by Hayden. You don't want to get grabbed and platform comboed up air, like ladder to the top, right? Like, here we go.
Yeah, and of course, Question wisely mixing things up there just a moment ago, throwing out the dash attack. It's great if even if you're playing a zony game to rush in and remind your opponent that it's you can set the pace, but you have to fear explosive flame. Question sniping with it so well. There's a good player. Oh wow, the dunk! I love it.
Nice read by Hayden there. You know, Hayden's Mario's kind of got it. He's just a good player, but like if he just refines those platform combos a little bit more, Mario could be a good pick for him sometimes. You know.
I mean, he's definitely like a cousin of Yoshi in certain ways, right? Like,
Yeah, that brawler archetype, kind of brawler grappler
oh,
hybrid Mario. I wouldn't consider Yoshi a grappler, but they're both scrappy and they get in your face and they have fast frame data. They hit you hard.
yeah, it's the muscle memory, isn't quite there, but the play style transfers, I
So
guess, in
So
ways.
Grease, what are you looking to see here out of Question for next game? Are you looking to see him play this matchup a little differently? Are you looking to see him switch to Young Link maybe? What do you think?
I think, honestly, if I mean, he's throwing out explosive flame, looking for a kill now, and see, he has to stand still so long while it's coming out that Hayden's using that opportunity to go in. I like the counter. He's trying to keep Hayden from doing what he needs to do, which is to rush in and get in whenever there's time. But if he can like that create situations where he has time to throw explosive flame, it's just such a threatening move. I was getting just absolutely clobbered by it in our match.
Yeah.
And you have to respect it. It's active longer than
Well,
you
see,
think. It's a
yeah,
space control
he can
tool.
use it to force Mario to go low in his recovery, right? Or high. He has to commit right away, then punish, right? If Mario goes low and you read it, like it should be a dead Mario. Just drop down there, right? Oh, nice. Nice. Was that a pivot?
Looked like it. I could see that Question was starting to get wise that whenever he threw out a what is it, an auto aim, um, or anything that
Auto reticle.
caused auto reticle, Hayden was taking that opportunity to charge in. So I think he threw, maybe it was her forward air.
Honestly, I think Palu has the tools to dance, like the aerials, the grounded tools to dance with Mario, which also has great tools, like Mario's backer. It's just as good or better, but he needs to be careful with the auto reticle and the flame on stage because that's when you can get punished really hard, right?
Mhm.
All right, I was kind of expecting this switch here. So, Young Link Mario.
It might be easier to change the situation than to play that delicate game of uh, trying to control Hayden's like super aggressive
Honestly, I didn't
grapple
see
approaches.
Hayden get the ladder off the top last game, so I think it could be you can barely get in on this Young Link, right? So when you do, you need to kill him. So this game could be a lot different here.
There's that boomerang so threatening, but Hayden's movement so quick. It's it's hard to know where he's going to be.
Yeah.
Interesting
I think
to see if Zaire
Hayden's
comes
definitely a
into play.
smart enough player to win this game here for sure.
So far, I'm not.
He's doing a good job of it so far. It's just I think does he have the character proficiency, right? I don't know how much he's played Mario. I don't really know Hayden too well, right?
Yeah, he's always struck me as a good player. I see him deep in brackets.
Well, for sure.
Oh, I might have to go for a match pretty soon here. My
Yeah.
opponent's up. I'll let you know.
Do you play Skrillex?
Yeah, I'm fighting Skrillex.
He can commentate his own set on stream. Okay.
Hey guys, I'm getting bopped right now. I'm not really sure how to react.
Doesn't feel good.
No.
Oh wow, nice call out. Nice call out there by Young Link. He really, when you get hit by any projectile and you're off stage, you really need to be careful about not rushing your approach back, like rushing your recovery back onto stage, right? Because all that stuff, like the arrow, the boomerang, pops up into like, I think it's fair, right? It just pops up and if you jump, it's not a true combo, but if you jump, it's a hard call out and you die, right? That's how Young Link gets bread and butter, right?
Yeah, and that was a decently early kill for a character with like Young Link with somewhat limited kill potential, but he has his ways of doing it, and you can't slip up in those situations.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like Young Link can't be living to 150, right? Or you lose. You have to finish.
And it looks to me like Question is kind of backing off a little more.
Oh, style points.
He's feeling himself right now. He's seems to be quite clearly in control of the pace here. Lots of dashbacks, lots of, he's dropping bombs, for instance, where Hayden's about to be. Hayden's chasing because he needed the kill.
To, right? Yeah.
And he's got to, right? So can he mix up his rhythm? There's the cape. I like that. Something to create a new hazard for Question,
Yeah.
so he can't keep his rhythm.
See, the problem is if he goes on the platform to count fireballs, then the boomerang can be shot up from an angle from the ground, right? So it makes it difficult.
I like that grab, but Hayden's at such high percent precarious situation here. Tether grabs are so good in this game.
Yeah, grabbing can be difficult at times if you don't have a great grab or a short grab range.
There's that up B coming in clutch here. I think he was a little overzealous on it before, but it just controls the space around him so well. He doesn't have to know which side of him Hayden's going to land on. Throw it out. All you have to know is that he's coming in. But then if he gets in.
See, Question is doing a really good job at where he's positioning himself under the platforms, right? If he does get grabbed, he doesn't get comboed onto the platform. Like he gets comboed to the middle of the stage and he gets out, right? You want to like get the grab like a little bit closer to the edge or closer to the center as Mario, and then you get comboed onto the platform. You get your jump back by fast falling the platform, and then you start laddering them with more up airs again, right? That's not happening. He's not getting the fast fall land reset on the platform to continue the ladder, right? It's just one single ladder from the ground to the middle of the stage, and then he doesn't kill, right?
We'll have to see if Hayden can come back a little bit here, because Question's been playing so patiently, hitting. Oh, the taunt. He wants it.
He's having fun.
We'll have to see if we see the Yoshi here, but question was kind of poking Hayden, waiting to see what he did, and then throwing out these big like
Let's
ballsy
see.
F smashes. And
Let's see. Hayden's. I'm gonna guess Ness. I feel like he doesn't want to play Yoshi on Wi-Fi. That's the rumor. That's what I've heard from a few people. But I'm guessing Ness. I think Ness would be a good choice against Young Link. I don't know. I've never played a matchup, but like you can absorb. You can heal yourself off that, right? You can probably a little bit easier confirms, right? I'm not saying Mario's confirm is incredibly hard, but you gotta know it, right? Ah, there it is.
yeah, excellent call here. It might be that he just doesn't want to mix up his muscle memory between a character he feels comfortable with no latency and a character that he plays online. And I know it feels awfully different playing online, so he's probably right to keep things separate in that way.
He's a good character, right? He gets a lead. He can kind of just play some defense and heal up off the projectiles, right?
I feel like Ness is the exact middle ground between the Palutena we saw earlier from Question and Mario. He has that scrappy up close, like big like hitboxes for up close, but of course he can also zone with his PK.
What's the down B called? Is it called the PSI magnet?
It's the magnet, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like we're seeing so far, I think the play from Question is to be offensive, right? And so far it's working well.
For a zoner, Young Link is about as offensive as they come. So, it's great to see that he's a versatile player in terms of style, not only.
But I feel like he's playing a lot more offensive right now than against the Mario.
Absolutely.
And respectable considering he has a lead. He doesn't have to.
On the other hand, if it's working out, why drop the momentum?
Exactly. Yeah.
There's a really nice parry. It seems like Question has his finger on the pulse of Yoshi's style here, or Hayden's style.
Yeah.
Just not letting him get his game plan started.
I wonder if it's hard to combo stuff out of PK Fire because of Young Link being such a small body, right? Obviously, you can DI it away, make it harder for the Ness, but I haven't really seen Hayden get too much off of PK Fire yet, right?
Yeah, it might be difficult because Young Link has boomerangs and other projectiles that could come back to save him. Other things that could knock him out of it or interrupt Hayden's attacks in PK Fire. Plus the small size. That's what we want to see.
That's a nice combo.
Wow.
Yeah, there we go. PK Fire confirms. Let's go.
And I was nervous, with the stock differential there. We weren't even going to really get to see Hayden's Ness because Question's aggression was just so oppressive.
Yeah, it looked like he's just running him over, but it's doable right now.
He's taken it to a different neutral than before, getting his game plan started. But
it's just when you're on the other end of like Young Link and stuff, like any lead, it just feels like, oh, is this doable though?
Right. Anytime Hayden's aggression starts working, we see these like beefy smash attacks up close, the up B, spin to win.
Yeah.
And he's just making it really hard. Like, it's hard enough to get in, but then if Hayden gets in and his spacing isn't quite right.
Exactly.
And
it's so hard to punish Young Link. Yeah. And Young Link's so good on your shield too, right? And so good out of shield, like.
And I mean, here's the dilemma, right? Like, you're trying to get in through projectiles. How are you supposed to keep your spacing right?
Exactly. GG's, boys. It's like Question takes it 2-1 over Hayden, pulling out the Young Link. This Young Link's definitely something.